The smell of Yogyakarta street food is filling the air right now, and we are back in Yogyakarta for the second time because we love the food that much. And tonight, guys, we're going to be trying some of the street food. We came here to Alun Alun Kidul, recommended from you guys. You guys are amazing. You brought us here, and our noses definitely brought us here as well. Let's go and try some of Yogyakarta's best street food. Let's do it.
Now, as always, at the beginning of every single Alun Alun or street food video, we are looking for an iced tea. Now, so far we haven't seen any iced tea vendors. I've seen an avocado juice vendors already, but no iced tea yet. If everything goes down that way, we are gonna be okay with an avocado juice as well, of course. Iced tea would be better, I think. Now, just walking around the Alun Alun area, we found this place here, Kampung Langenstrand. We have never been here. We're not really sure actually what we can eat here or find here, but I think we're just gonna try and have a look around what we can actually eat or buy here. It's very, very busy. It's a Saturday. As you see ahead, there's so many people, a lot of lights, a lot of music. People are preparing their food here to the left and to the right. Everybody's out and about with their families, so it's really, really cool environment. Oh, I see iced tea. You see iced tea over there? Oh my God, yes. I found the iced tea.
Let's do it. Start the day off right. Now, these guys here have a very extensive menu, from Thai tea to apple tea, lychee tea. They even have a coffee series that they call it as well, where you can get caffeinated for this night market. This place here looks like the perfect place to start off this night of a street food adventure. Let's do this.
So we got a lemon tea and a lychee tea this time around. Usually we're always getting the original one, so we're a little bit more on the risky side of life today, I want to say. Lemon tea, absolutely beautiful. Lychee tea, it's Luke one's. Oh, sorry, I didn't know that there was a car coming. Oh yeah, it tastes very, very strongly of lychee. I think I prefer the lemon tea. This is Luke once. He decided to go with the lychee one. I'm very happy with my choice. It's very strong.
I'm gonna stick with my decision. Let me give it a try. That's perfect. Good, strong lychee taste. Give this one as well. Lychee's the winner for me.
Nah, lemon is the winner for me. 8,000 Indonesian rupiah each, by the way. In comparison to the rest of Java, pretty affordable. A lot of times people take like 16,000, 20,000, something like that for a lemon iced tea. When I saw the price of 8,000 rupiah, I was immediately like, this is the one that I'm gonna get. As always with these pasar malams, the issue is the choice. There's so much choice. Every single stand smells absolutely magnificent, and we just don't know what to eat. We're just sort of walking around, making a loop around the center square just to get an understanding of what is actually out there. And wow, it's so much. So many people, light, scents. It's a festival for the senses. It's a little bit much. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit much, but it's amazing. And yeah, we don't know what to eat, so we're just gonna follow our nose and then hopefully make a decision at some stage.
Tell you what, guys, Alun Alun, the area around here is absolutely jam-packed. It's right around 8 p.m. right now, and people are still spilling into this area. It's crazy. Just have a look here at how many bikes there are parked to the left of me. I want to say just in this corner, maybe 1,000 bikes. And you can see on the road beside me, absolute jam-packed traffic. This is Yogyakarta for you.
And these scooters, by the way, are parked all around this massive square. So there's at least easily 6 million scooters here around the square. And on each and every scooter is at least 3 people that are now sort of walking around here. So it's a lot, but it's amazing. It's a good energy, good vibes, high vibration energy, I want to say. It's nice.
Yeah, that's another thing that I wanted to say is the energy here is very positive. It's very uplifting. There's cars that people are going around on where you literally have to like walk on the, or you pedal yourself around, sorry, it's not the Flintstones, but you like pedal yourself around in this glowing car, and it sort of just lights up the whole area and gives it some more color and brightness. But now guys, as we said, we're trying to decide what exactly we are gonna eat. We're in an area that's selling a lot of different things, gorengans, fried food. There's also some crepes, food from all different countries as well. So let's go and see what we can enjoy.
Sosis bakar, dua. We just got 2 sosis bakar or grilled sausages from the lovely young lady over there. Paid 25,000 for 2, which is incredible value for money. And I just want to give it a quick try. We asked for a spicy sauce on top. That's the red sauce. You could have also taken like mayonnaise and stuff like that, but we really wanted to go with a hot sauce. Oh yeah, it's very nice. Pretty sure it's a chicken sausage. Very nicely barbecued. You can really taste the like charcoal type of flavor. The spicy sauce is actually spicy. Not crazy spicy, but like I can feel a little bit of a kick there on my tongue. Really nice sausage. Absolutely worth the money. 2 for 25. Amazing.
Okay guys, sosis bakar. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Sosis bakar. But basically grilled sausage, super simple, super basic concept at least. But I've never actually really seen it done in this particular way, where it looks almost like some sort of an orchid or something out of a sausage orchid. Absolutely coated in that beautiful red sambal style sauce. Naomi took a very serious risk by saying pedas when she was asking for sauce, and the woman took the challenge. She didn't take it lightly either. She literally grabbed the spiciest sauce she had and layered it onto the sausage. Naomi is currently shaking and suffering behind the camera, so
Hello.
that will tell you everything that you need to know. But here we go guys, sosis bakar, let's give it a try. First sort of bite to eat now in a long while for today. It's been a long day. That is delicious. The sauce is literally blow your head off spicy. That is like an immediate hit of spice. My lips literally feel like I got Botox injections immediately. I have a head rush. I am starting to get dizzy. Naomi's coughing her lungs out behind the camera as well.
Sorry.
I think we're gonna have to be admitted to hospital because of this. But this is really good. The quality of that sausage is also not bad at all, considering the price point on this. It's absolutely incredible. Have a look at it up close there. This is really not bad at all, and you get 2 pieces of this incredible food for just 25,000 IDR. That's an absolute bargain.
I feel like they look a little bit like a squid, not like an orchid.
It almost looks like a squid, yeah, with the opening. I'm gonna have another bite here. I don't know what that sauce is, but wow. It almost blows a lot of the other sambal that we've had at different restaurants, like out of the water. And it was just a little container, looked really innocent, and then she picked it up, layered it on, and I think she was kind of laughing at us because she knew what we were about to experience. This is too much for a boule to handle. But
very aggressive sauce.
Very aggressive sauce, very, very delicious sausage, and would highly recommend. It's called Besto Bratwurst Sosis Bakar. That's the name of the stand, so definitely check it out here at Alun Alun Kidul. Let's go to our next stop.
Mie ayam biasa satu dan bakso komplit. Duduk di sini. Okay.
So we got ourselves air minuman dua, and the seating situation here is very interesting. So basically the way that it seems to work here is you have probably around 50 street vendors that are sort of encasing this seating area, and everybody just sits basically wherever is free. It's amazing to see. It's amazing to see how it works. And we just ordered our food as well. I went for a mi ayam and Naomi went for a bakso complete. She loves bakso. It's a go-to for Naomi for sure. And the mi ayam, I have to try it since I'm here in Yogyakarta. I have to say as well, it's amazing to see the demand that this guy has here for his noodles. A lot of people want this man's noodles, and there's many plates of them full to the brim, and they look absolutely amazing. I stood there and watched him as he was going through the process, and it's definitely a steamy situation to get those noodles. And yeah, I'm very happy to be sat here with a nice cold ding-in bottle of water. And this place here, this Alun Alun Kidul, was probably the best recommendation that we've received in a long time, because wow, I love this area. I'm growing deeper in love with Jogja the more that we're here.
It's also very cool to see that over there on the street, so if you're on the other side of the street vendors, it's absolute chaos. It's like mayhem out there. But the second you sort of step behind the vendors to sit down, to have your food and whatever, it's actually really quiet, very relaxed. Nobody is screaming, there's no real loud sound of traffic either, so it's very relaxed, laid back, and very enjoyable actually to come here and sort of take a short breather, because it's like, I already said this probably 2 or 3 times, there's so much going on. But the second you step in here, it's sort of like, I don't know, like a soundproof chamber or something. It's very different here, I don't know. So the food just came out, and my bakso complete looks absolutely magnificent. Now I got 3 meatballs, I have some greens in there, and some what looks like a little bit like an Indomie type of a noodle, and some rice noodles, and also some crispy bits here in the back. I don't know if you can see that there. Overall, it looks really nice. I'm gonna give I guess the meatballs a try first without adding anything to it, because I feel like trying it without anything first is always the best way to go. It's actually really good. Not squeaky at all. A lot of times when you get a bakso, it's like the meatballs are a bit squeaky. This one is unsqueaky. It's the least squeaky. It's really nice. Actually really good.
Yep.
Super good. Sorry, trying to chew. Gonna give the noodles and a little bit of the veggies a try as well, together with the broth. Oh yeah, very tasty, very fresh as well. Now I think I maybe would add a little bit of the ketchup in there, just to make it a little more flavorful. Other than that, perfect, absolute perfection. And this goes for, I think my bakso complete went for 15,000 Indonesian rupiah, so under €1 for this bowl of food. Very good value, amazing.
Okay, so I decided to go for the mi ayam. This is a dish that was highly recommended by many people. They said when you come to Yogyakarta, mi ayam is definitely up there with dishes like nasi gudeg and a whole bunch of other things like bakpia, for example. This mi ayam looks spectacular. The guy was incredibly busy, so this was a solid choice, I think, on our behalf. Usually you want to go to the people that have a little bit of movement in their stall, just so you know you're getting really fresh food and fresh high quality product as well. Let's give this mi ayam a try. So I seem to have basically a concoction or a mixture of, obviously we have the noodles here, we have the ayam, we have some beautiful fresh green looking vegetables in there as well. And then we also have this crispy sort of wonton style crackers in there too. I'm gonna start off by just getting a beautiful amount of broth onto this bad boy here, coating it. You can see that goodness just dripping down below. So let's give this a try. Let's see if I can get a nice crunch out of this. broth is really flavorful. The texture of that crispy cracker goodness is really amazing as well. And the way that the broth sort of mixes in, you get the flavor of the chicken, you get obviously the vegetables in there as well. And wow, I love this. Now let's give the real main sort of key players of this dish a try as well. We're gonna go in and get some of the ayam, some of the noodles as well. And I'm gonna use my spoon sort of almost like as a twisting mechanism. This is a really bad way of doing things. An Italian is gonna basically spring out of the ground and smack me now in a second. Naomi's half Italian, so she'll do the job. But here we have a nice bit of noodle, nice bit of greenery, and a little bit of ayam at the end. So let's give it a try. This is legit. This guy knows what he's doing, I'll tell you that much, guys. Really, really intense flavor from the chicken. I don't really know how exactly to correctly describe it, but the flavor of that chicken is fantastic. Very little spice though. We do have an option. He gave us an option of some sambal, which he said is pedas. I don't know if we're going to make that mistake again, where it goes sort of extremely spicy. But Naomi and I have grown to really enjoy our spice. So I think I might add a little bit of the sambal to it. I'm definitely going to add a little bit of the ketchup to it, which if you guys know about it, anything about Indonesia, ketchup means soy sauce. And these two work together to create a beautiful flavor combination. So let's add a little bit of the ketchup first. Just give it a little spritz like that. I feel like I'm Gordon Ramsay over here. I'm not even creating the dish.
Irish Gordon Ramsay.
The Irish Gordon Ramsay, yeah. And then we have a little bit of this sambal, which looks, to be honest, pretty terrifying. But I'm gonna just drop that in there and hopefully have a look at that, guys. It's a little bit dark, so it might be hard to focus on, but I'll tell you what, this smells like it would hurt my ancestors if I ate it. So that will tell you all that you need to know. I'm gonna take my fork, I'm gonna take my spoon, and we're gonna mix the sambal, the soy sauce, everything else in there. We're gonna grab a nice, beautiful forkful of goodness.
It looks really hot.
It looks really hot. It's steaming. Can you see the steam? I'm gonna give myself a facial. And we're gonna try and enjoy this, guys. See if it hurts me with the sambal. So here we go. Oh my god. The sambal did absolutely nothing but elevate this dish to the next level. That's amazing. The perfect amount of spice. That soy sauce or the ketchup as well gave it a nice little bit of saltiness. This here is fantastic. I am one of my favorite dishes already, and this is the first time I've actually tried. I've had ayam goreng before from like Solaria, but this street food here is fantastic. If you're coming to Yogyakarta, give it a try. Unreal.
Wow, that was some of the most amazing food that we had, for sure, in Jogja. Probably, well, maybe up there with the Java food, for sure. And we paid a total of 28,000 Indonesian rupiah. So a little bit under, what is it, like €2 and a little bit maybe? Something like that. Really good noodles, really good meatballs. Bakso was amazing. I tried Luke's chicken as well, the ayam, to die for. And yeah. Very, very stunning atmosphere. Now I do have to say, from sitting on the floor, I do not feel my right leg. I'm standing here just on my left foot because my right foot is just not available. It's like doo doo doo. the number you've called is not available. That's the current situation, but yeah, definitely a recommendation if you... Wow. Sorry, I didn't expect somebody to stand on top of a car. Definitely a recommendation if you are in the Alun Alun area in Jogja. Come and check out the good man that was selling the bakso there. Very good.
He's called Mi Ayam Pak Aroy. Or Pak... Oh, sorry. Mi Ayam Pak Ardi. I read it as Aroy.
Like Aroy Mak.
Like Aroy Mak. We're not in Thailand. That Mi Ayam was legitimately one of the better ones that I've ever had, or one of the better dishes I want to say that I've ever had, and that just kind of goes to show you what you can get and what you can expect when you visit in Indonesia. A lot of tourists visit Indonesia with the idea that they're going to go to restaurants and stick to sort of the stuff that they already know. So they'll go to places like KFC or McDonald's or different things like this. Hello!
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 When you come and try street food, when you come to where the locals come on the weekend or during the weekday, this is the experience that you get. You get top class food, you get top class atmosphere, you get a positive atmosphere, you get smiles all around. If you go to a McDonald's or you go to any sort of chain restaurant or anything like that, you're going to be paying significantly more money for a significantly less valuable and cherishable experience. And that's why we love areas like this, especially here in Yogyakarta. This is a city with so much history, so much amazing class and culture, and the people here just make it all worthwhile. And that food was fantastic. Let's go and try some more food.
It's so hot. Oh my god. Really hot. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Fell apart immediately. We just got the biggest crab known to humankind, and we got it with a, I don't know if you can see it, with a tiramisu taste in there, a tiramisu cream, and it's really tasty. Now, it's not necessarily like a European crepe, you know, like the French type of crepe that is like really soft with like chocolate and ooey dooey and whatever. This is more like baked to be a little bit crispier. 1 second, maybe you can hear that. It's very crispy, very light though, and the tiramisu cream is very nice as well. We paid 15,000 Indonesian rupiah for this one. It's super good. Very different to the European one. I'm very surprised actually. And it's so big. Bigger than my head.
Think it's worth 15,000, yeah?
It would be worth 30,000 if you ask me. He should raise his prices. Thank you.
The guy literally...
People here are so nice.
Yeah, the guy literally just walked past and said, enjoy Jogja. That's what you get. This is unbelievable. And if you have a look here to the right of Naomi enjoying her crepe, this park is absolutely overflowing with locals sitting down on the ground, socializing with friends, with family, painting, doing everything together. It's so nice.
There seems to be some sort of like an arts class or something for children as well going on there in the distance. And it looks like all of the children are having the time of their life. So I think this is absolutely beautiful, especially if you're coming together with the entire family here on a weekend. Everybody can eat whatever they want and just enjoy their time. There are some kites as well in the distance. Absolutely beautiful atmosphere. This is the place to come on a Saturday.
And I suppose the whole reason why we decided to go for the giant crepe in the first place was every night market that we go to, every Alun Alun that we've been to, and trust me, we've been to Alun Alun in nearly every city that we've been to in Java. I think we have gone to every city in Java. There's an Alun Alun and there's typically a Pasar Malam similar enough to what you're seeing here. Jogja does it on a very large scale though. This place is massive. But every time that we come to these night markets, we see people walking around really happy with these giant crepes. And I constantly have said to Naomi every time that we come to a night market, I'm like, we have to try one of these. It's not exactly the most complex or the most creative street food that there is out there, but I finally am getting to try it. Let's see if we can get the snap. It wasn't exactly the most satisfying. It was very quick, but let's give it a try. Tiramisu crepe. Childhood heaven right here. If you give this to a kid, no matter what age they are, as long as they're a kid, like me, you're gonna be very happy. This is sugar on top of sugar, nice and crispy, crunchy treat, and very, very affordable as well. And it does actually taste like tiramisu. It's really good.
You can taste a little bit the coffee and all, coffee and cream. Yeah.
This is really fantastic. It's a great way to break up the savory food, the salty noodles and chicken that we just had. That was amazing, but this sweet treat is going to definitely separate those flavors. And now I think we're going to go for another loop around and look for one final banger, one more dish that we need to try here. So let's go and follow our nose.
Follow your nose.
Okay, so very interesting, I guess, last dish that we're going to try here, guys. We came to Papi Happy, and Papi Happy happens to sell crabs, and he deep fries those crabs in a big pot, and I'm not sure how long they get fried for, but they're apparently crispy and delicious. We saw a good few people coming up and buying these. He asked us as well if we want pedas, and we always say yes, because no spice, no life. We have a little box here full of crabs. Check it out. Basically, these crabs get, as I said, submerged into oil, and then you apparently, we didn't know at all how you actually eat them. So Naomi asked the really kind guy that's selling these if you just eat them whole, and he said, yeah, you just... He said, yeah, you basically just, you pop the whole thing in your mouth and give it a try. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. This is a first for me, for sure. I typically really enjoy seafood, but I've never in my life taken a full crab with the shell, with everything on it, and just popped it in my mouth. Let's see, guys, let's see what it's like. Crab with the claw and everything. Have a look at the claw. You see that?
Yeah.
My God.
It's like those little ones that we were chasing in Sulawesi.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's see. We have a little bit of spice on there. See if it's nice and crunchy. It probably is. Oh, mantap. That's delicious. It's not as... Whoa, that is spicy. Oh my God. My throat is like...
Pedas?
Pedas. Enak. Really good. Yeah. This is really, really good. It's just a light kind of a crunch. My entire mouth is coated with that spice. I tell you what, guys, my head is on fire right now.
Your mouth is coated with pain?
Yeah, my mouth is coated in pain right now. Pain and suffering. But the suffering is worthwhile. As I said, no spice, no life. No spice, no party. And that is the case for these crabs. I'm gonna go in for a second one. Look at the size of the claw on this one.
Very aggressive claw.
Aggressive claw. The claw. Like this. Scary. Here we go. Perfect. It's really not as I expected it would be. I thought you would put the crab in your mouth and it would be so sort of hard that you would hurt your gums or whatever. Not at all. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Genuinely. You gotta give this a try.
After Luke saying that these are pedas, I'm a little scared of the pedas. I took the smallest one that I could possibly find. I don't know, should I just pop it right in, like the entire thing?
Yeah, just pop it in, crunch down. Good.
Oh. Not as crunchy as I thought. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be like really like, you know?
Yeah.
It's like a light snack for the road, basically.
Exactly, like a little fishy snack.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the perfect thing to eat if you're like watching a movie or sitting in the back of a car for like a 5-hour drive or something. I feel like this would be the best thing to do. Like, you know, instead of popcorn.
Yeah.
If you like salty popcorn, this is probably like the fishy popcorn, basically. It's actually nice.
You get some protein with your popcorn.
Yeah, it's not bad at all, and I don't think it's so pedas either.
Yeah.
I feel like...
I think I'm getting weak.
I think I might be numb to it by now. My mouth is just like, oh, that's all you have? Okay, this is not pedas at all. No, it is quite a bit spicy, but like it's not as bad as I thought. I taste more of the, he said he put also a little bit of barbecue powder on there. I taste more the barbecue than the spice, I think.
Yeah.
But very tasty. Surprisingly good. I didn't think it was gonna be good.
Rating out of 10?
Rating out of 10, probably an 8.
Oh.
7.5, 8, something like that.
That's high.
Yeah, it's tasty.
Guys, if you are coming to Alun Alun Kidul,
Papi happy.
Papi is happy.
Papi happy.
With his crabbies. Wow, okay, so what a fantastic night market experience that was. That food was unbelievable, like mind-blowing, to be honest.
I would go for that bakso any day of the week.
Yeah,
amazing.
It's really something else. The mi ayam, for me, would be my absolute favorite. That's genuinely one of the better dishes that I've had in a long time, and I'm not even just saying that for you guys on this video. Go and give that mi ayam a try at Alun Alun Kidul. It was fantastic.
We also, by the way, rented a scooter, so for the next few days we will be driving around Jogja, probably a little bit outside of Jogja, to be honest. Yep. And exploring all around the Jogja area, maybe towards Magelang or something like that. I don't know, we're gonna see.
Yeah, we're basically going to pick out a couple of places around Yogyakarta that we're going to go to on the bike. So if you have any recommendations at all for us, drop it down below in the comments. Somewhere that's reasonable. Don't be giving us places that are 300 kilometers away, but somewhere that's relatively reachable would be amazing. We're having a look around ourselves as well, so it might be a little bit of a surprise to you guys as to where we go. We have a couple of places in mind though, for sure.
I think on our last live a lot of people were saying Nepal Van Java.
Yeah, Nepal
Maybe that would be something.
Nepal Van Java sounds like a really good spot, and it looks amazing as well. So that might be on the agenda. Just let us know down in the comments.
The 10-year agenda of the Med Explorers.
Yeah, let us know down below, guys, if it is worthwhile visiting these places, or what is your recommendation. And I have to say, the place we're staying at right now is amazing. Yogyakarta has some really nice accommodations, and we really got lucky with this one. Maybe we'll show you the accommodation in the next video. But for now, guys, my name is Lou.
My name is Naomi.
We are the two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
See you guys in the next Java adventure.
Terima kasih for watching.
Makasih banyak.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mari.
Mari.